Oh, hey there, this is the one Boom. And, it's really cold in my room tonight, so I thought I'd get my blood boiling talking about Call of Duty or something. I don't know. I hope this works. If not, I'm gonna die of homophobia, whatever the death by cold thing is called. Either way, enjoy the video. Sledgehammer games, you're playing with fire. I know I'm making a lot of Call of Duty videos in a row, but hear me out here. Sledgehammer has no business messing with core moment-to-moment elements in Call of Duty. This video is all about the weirdness that was both present in Vanguard's beta and in leaked things that I've only read about. We don't know if they're true or not. Take it with a grain of salt. If I say that something's leaked, it means it might not exist, so don't throw a tantrum over it. Let me do that for you. Alright, so first off, I'm excited for Vanguard. I think it could be a lot of fun. What I played in the betas was a very rough, unpolished, solid game with some extra crap on top. The foundation of Vanguard seems really good, but it has crap on top of it, similar to like Black Ops 4. I think Black Ops 4 had a really solid game with a bunch of crappy specialist nonsense piled on top of it, whereas games like Black Ops Cold War, in contrast, had, okay stuff, okay gimmicks, okay things, but mostly it was a bad foundation, talking about time to kill, weapon balance in general, and the score streak design. Bad foundations are worse than, bad crap on top. And the crap on top of Vanguard is in the form of perks and weapon perks and attachments. I already made a video a while back about how the game having 10 attachments scares the hell out of me. Seeing how you could put 10 attachments on your gun that each have their own pros and cons, you're dealing with well over 30, 40 variables per gun. So how do they balance all of that for every weapon? Like maybe the STG is perfectly balanced until you put the right combination of weapon, perk, and attachment on it, and then it becomes anything but. I think most of the patch notes in Vanguard will be them tweaking specific attachments and weapon perks and perks in general. I'll get the leaked crap out of the way. There was a leaked perk called Serpentine, which makes you take less damage while sprinting. Of course, this might not make it into the game, and I would hope that it wouldn't. But if it does, this honestly lines up with another design problem we've already seen during the betas. In the beta, you can throw on ammo types, or I believe weapon perks, I actually don't remember which one, but either way, you're able to put things on your gun that increases the amount of flinch your enemy receives. If you can't tell by my tone, this makes me angry. There's no reason to play around with time to kill and amount of flinch at all. Call of Duty Vanguard has incendiary rounds that do lingering damage, and you can load them into fully automatic assault rifles. You know how we already really didn't like fire shotguns, and the people that use them generally are put on a do not date list? But now you can have that same annoying lingering damage come at you from an assault rifle. Isn't that fucking stupid? Because yeah, COD players love kill trades. Call of Duty players love taking damage after they get behind a wall. So many deaths from those fire rounds are gonna feel like lag. Like you got shot at behind the wall, but no. They hit you before you went around the wall, and now the insides of your body are on fire. Fun. This doesn't add anything to the formula. This doesn't improve the formula. This isn't even a nice boring inclusion to the formula. This is something that's only going to add frustration to people on the receiving end of it. I'm gonna say this, at least the noob tubes in Modern Warfare 2 had to be arced to kill me across the map, whereas this is just gonna be people running high bullet velocity builds with fire rounds, just being super fucking annoying. And oh my god, rip hardcore players, I guess. And flinch, I think flinch is great. Flinch is like the minimap in Call of Duty. It's your best friend and your worst enemy. You don't like it when it fucks you up, but you like being able to fuck people up with it. It's a constant, it's the pain of getting shot. And it makes lesser, more poopy weapons, for lack of a better term, feel more competitive, because if you get the drop on somebody and you're faster, you're able to sort of give them a variable they have to deal with. Now, if the flinch is too high, the game will become campy and irritating to get into gunfights with. If it's too low, however, you get a very, very drastic DPS meta. We saw this throughout Black Ops Cold War, where DMRs, LMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, and even some of the pistols were just unable to get flinched off target. So while you needed to land 4 shots with your AR or SMG to the body, they are just dispatching you with a couple of well-placed body shots with an M16 or an SKS, while you can't flinch them off target. You can't flinch that guy camping in the back of the map with a stoner off target, and on top of that, he out DPSs you, so you just lose. It took 6 months for Cold War snipers to have flinch added to them. Before that, you would see sniper glint, you'd get 1, 2, 3 hit markers, and then your head would look like a hot pocket that got left in the microwave too long. What a fun game. I've criticized Sledgehammer before about their balance and their inability to learn from past Call of Duty games' mistakes. I mean, yeah, MW, Cold War, Black Ops 4, Infinite Warfare, World War II, you know, they all have their problems from past Call of Duty games, but one thing that I thought we kind of figured out already was that flinch should be as consistent as possible between weapon classes. Certain weapons I think you should take more flinch when using compared to others, like anything that can one-shot me from across the map, anything that can one-shot me at all should have a lot of flinch. I don't want to land 3 body shots while you're lining up a headshot with a revolver or bolt-action rifle or shotgun that's gonna kill me before I can, you know, land that 4th shot. If you want me dead in 1 shot, shoot me before I shoot you. Call of Duty already has really easy gunplay compared to other shooters, so you know what? We don't need to make that part of it easier. Like having a low flinch environment is really good if you're an LMG camper, because then when you head glitch a wall with an LMG and somebody shoots you in the head, doesn't matter. You got the ammo, you got the DPS, you got that rate of fire if you have the right LMG, and yeah, you're good. Especially in a game like Vanguard, which is gonna have weapon mounting and bipods and shit, so yeah, you don't want a completely low flinch environment, but you also don't want that LMG user to be able to throw on anything that increases your flinch. Why would you put that in the game? Why have a perk in the game that makes me take less damage when running? Like, this game already also has a suppression system where I'm slowed down when shot at, which is dumb because we shouldn't be rewarding people in a Twitch shooter for missing, but you're gonna let people tank damage because they happen to be sprinting in a video game with unlimited sprint? Fuck you! Like, what's that gonna do to my assault rifle? Is it gonna turn its 5-shot kill into a 6-shot kill, 4-shot into a 5-shot? I'm confused. What's the point of it changing at all? How about you don't have that? The solution to this problem is for it to not exist in the first place. That's my issue. This isn't a Call of Duty issue that Vanguard is attempting to fix. This is an issue that they're creating that I think they'll have to fix later down the line. Lingering damage from an assault rifle, being able to increase how much flinch your enemy gets while also decreasing the amount of flinch you receive. Why wouldn't I run those attachments all the time? Flinch is an almost random element to Call of Duty, and unless it's properly balanced, it's going to be incredibly frustrating. We've already seen imbalanced flinch mechanics in COD games. We don't need to see them again. I'm good. I've seen it. Don't want it. We're all good. Thanks. Sledgehammer, you don't need to be making messes now that you have to clean up later completely unnecessarily. Call of Duty needs to feel consistent when it comes to giving and receiving damage, so things like armor, incendiary rounds, things that increase or decrease flinch, and potentially a perk that makes you harder to kill when you're sprinting, there's no reason for that. Competition in FPS games is at its best when I don't have to second guess every bullet I fire depending on what my enemy is running, because they're likely going to be running whatever makes them the hardest to kill, and I can't even blame them for it. So you want to limit the amount of things that make you harder to kill and harder to win a gunfight against. The reason I consistently run the M16 in Black Ops Cold War isn't because it just looks cool, it's because it genuinely breaks the game. It breaks their entire design philosophy and shows all of the weaknesses of it at the same time. I use it because it breaks the game, but it's in the game because Treyarch didn't know how to balance around their new time to kill and low flinch system. So Vanguard, play it safe. Do not take these risks, because I guarantee you most of the life cycle of this game, people will just be complaining that gunfights are shit, and you don't want that. Call of Duty is made to be a consistent, fun Twitch shooter, and that mostly comes from its gunplay. Don't fuck it up. Thank you. Well, that worked. Thanks for watching.